It's my empties. My empty box? No, it's my empty products. That's right, we're going to have a little trash talk today. How about that? And I'm going to toss them in this empty box. It's going to get full before it's over. Hey guys, Vicky here, Miss Jackie Russell. How are you doing today? How is your weather? Are you like burning up like we are in Texas? It's just crazy. I think it's going to be over 100 all week long. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but we're in our summer. That is for sure. And today I'm going to share my empties, my product reviews, and let you know what I think about everything. And I'm going to just start off with my mask because I have them all here. And this here is the EVO skin mask. And it's a replenish, collagen boost, and depuff. And it was a box of 6, and I've used them all up. And some of them I have given away. Sometimes when I send y'all a box, I throw in some masks. And so some of you may have gotten this, but it's a good brand. I think I got this box through Ipsy, so it was probably on sale. Okay, I had this wonderful strawberry mask I got out of my No Make No Life box. This is a Japanese mask, and I loved it. It was very good, and it's very hard to find the Japanese mask, it seems like. And this actually still has essence in it. So I guess I didn't use all the essence up, so I'm going to put some on my hands. It still smells fine. But anyway, I love that mask. I used a Verso deep hydration mask. If I remember correctly, this had a little bit of trouble staying on, but it's an expensive mask. And I think it's a 2-part mask, and that makes it harder when you're talking. If I was just laying down, that would have been just fine. And then here I got my my PDRN. Yeah, I'll never forget that because I made such a huge mistake on the name of this type of mask. But this is a Medicube, and I think this was my last one. I had a whole box of them, and I used it up, and I would recommend this mask. Medicube is a very good brand. This is Wander Beauty. This is the Baggage Claim Golden Eye Mask, which is my favorite eye mask, and I usually buy them in a box through Ipsy, or if FabFitFun has them. This here's an Attitude. It was an aloe mask, and aloe is just calming and soothing to the skin, so this was a very good mask. I believe it's a Korean mask as well. Yes, it's a Korean mask by maybe I said Attitude, maybe it's just Etude. I don't know, or Etude. And then this here's a strawberry shortcake mask, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Kim sent this to me, hanging out with Kim, and we might have done a collab with this. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done my empties, but this was a very good mask. It's a Berry Awake face mask. Very nice. This here is another Japanese mask, and this was great. And it's a premium facial mask of My Lovers is all I can read on there. But it was when they did their cherry blossom month in April, and it was very good. And then I also got this retinol out of the No Make No Life, and this was a retinol with vitamin E, and it was a rejuvenating mask, and it was very good. And I would recommend the Japanese mask if you can find them. And this here I got at the Dollar Tree, and it was the 2-time Black Snail Ampule Facial Mask. And it was very good. And I seen that my Dollar Tree had it again, so I could still get it there. And then this is the Rare Paris. And oh, I love these. I got 2 of them from Ipsy for $2. These are like $15 mask. And this is the Rare Paris, the Exception Rosé. And then this was the Treasure Solaire, or Soleil, I don't know how you say that. But anyways, both of these masks were very, very good. And when I see them on sale somewhere, I'll definitely pick them up. Dr. Jart is one of my favorites. I just did this, I think, on one of my Mask Mondays recently, and it's a pro mask. It's a very hydrating mask. And this here's another retinol mask that I got from Japan. And yeah, I think it's Japanese. I've been using their masks because they're so good. And I canceled my subscription, so I'm not going to be getting any more unless I happen to see them somewhere for sale. And this here's a Vitamask avocado mask, ceramide avocado. This is a repair mask, and I got this out of Ipsy. So those were my masks, and now I'm just going to go on to the next things that I can grab onto. Not Pot. Is that a name or what? This has cannabis in it. It's fragrance free. It says banana og hemp body cream, so it's hemp, and I love this. It was really nice. It was a nice cream, but you could feel that it had maybe some of that hemp oil in it, and it wasn't greasy, but it was very moisturizing. And so it's all gone, and I got this out of a box. I used to get a hemp box, and it had all kinds of hemp products in it, and I guess I just never used that. I put it away and finally got to it, but I use it on my feet too. Now this here's my Prime Skin Prime Water, and it's their beauty water, and it's all gone, and I love this. It's even got that kind of dispenser that you can press up, and I've already bought me another one because this is great. It takes off your eye makeup real easy. There's not a lot of tugging, doesn't sting, and it's got hyaluronic acid and nutrient ingredients that you can leave on. You don't have to rinse it off. It's a no rinse beauty water, and it has nutrients to calm your skin, and like I said, to remove the makeup. I love it. This here is the Aveda Scalp Benefits. Guys, I had this for years, and I mean like years, and I didn't use it all the time, only when my scalp was like irritated or itchy or whatever. Like in the wintertime I would use this, and it's a great product, and Aveda is very expensive, but if you've got a scalp problem and it's not all the time, or even if it is all the time, this may help it not be all the time. And then on those occasions that it's really dry or irritated, this shampoo works great for that. So I would recommend that. And then I had a Swan Diabetic Skin Soothing Lotion, which I use this on my feet. And I give myself that little foot spa every morning with socks. And I wear that around with my house shoes for a little while. I do that for my feet every day. Now this here is Josie Marin, and it's Argan Moisture Plump Conditioning Butter. Guys, I really like this, but let me tell you what I found out from my hairdresser. It smelled really good, and there's probably traces of it in there. But I bought the hair shampoo and conditioner, and I love the Josie Marin body butter. So I thought it'd be great for my hair. And this was vanilla fig, and it was good, but my hairdresser told me not to come to her with, to color my hair if I had just put on argan oil. She said argan oil messes with your hair when it comes to getting it colored, and your hair color won't, I guess, stick or adhere as good. And she didn't recommend me using argan oil products anymore. So I use this up. I've got some other argan. I've got the shampoo, and I've got some other argan oil like I'm going to use them up, but I'm not going to repurchase. But I did like this. I will say it might have made my hair feel heavier, and that was one of the things that she said. that I guess it coats your hair, and it might not be the greatest thing. So anyways, I used it. I liked it. It was expensive. I'm not going to repurchase because she didn't recommend that I do that. Now, let me get my other little bag of goodies here. I used up 2 of those. I get these from Humana. That's through our insurance. We get to buy like $50 worth of products free, and that's the brand that they have. So, and that's what I use on my feet. I used up an Elemis, and this is the papaya enzyme peel, and I love this. And yes, I did repurchase one, so I would recommend this mask. It's because it's got the papaya enzymes. That's really, really good for, I guess, not detoxing, but exfoliating your face. And this is very gentle. And it says it's advanced skin care. So I like that. I would definitely recommend that. And I've already bought me another one. Now, I told y'all that I use these Guru Nanda whitening strips. And I like them, but they're not consistent. Like, I always put Vaseline or whatever all around my lips, upper lips, around my gums and my tongue so that it doesn't irritate. But one day I put one of these on for an hour, and I don't even know if it did anything. And I mean, it might have whitened them up a little bit. And then the next time I used one, I did the same thing. And man, that one was extra strong. So it's like the strips aren't consistent with their product, I guess, because that one was so strong that even though I had on the Vaseline and stuff, I don't know if it burned or irritated my gums, and it made my teeth sensitive. And so when that happened, I got aloe vera. I have fresh aloe vera that I grow. I go out there and break off some aloe vera, and I just rub that all over my lips and my tongue, because if it's like a burn, it'll take care of it, and it did. So there's your little tip for aloe vera and your inside of your mouth. It's not going to hurt you. You could actually eat that gel out of there if you wanted to. It's healthy. You can put it all over your skin, and like I said, you could literally eat that if you wanted to. I don't know that I'd want to eat it for pleasure or because it would taste good. Like some people eat a little bit of aloe or get some of the gel that's on the inside of the plant mixed with a little water for their stomach because it helps ease the stomach too. But anyways, I finished off a Lancome, and this is the Regenaire. I don't know how to speak that, but anyway, this was really good. I would recommend their moisturizer. It's very nice. It's not greasy, and it works really good, and it says it's a peptide cream, and I use that all over my face. I could even put it on my psoriasis, and it didn't bother it. But I probably won't buy it because I use other products now on a more regular basis. But I'm trying to use up some stuff. Now this here is my favorite spa gel. And I don't know if we can read the name. It's orange and bergamot. Yeah, and I love this. This is like going to a spa. It reminds me of when we'd go to those resorts and they had the Renova spa, and they put this, wash your hair, or just the scent of it just reminds me of a real fancy spa. And I love this, and I bought another, so I would definitely recommend it. I've already bought another. This here's a Winky Lux. This was a little lip balm. It had some golden chips in it, and it was good, but I just don't buy a lot of Winky Lux products. So, but it was good. I probably got it out of a box a few years ago. And this here is Dream the Night Away, and this was Austria nighttime lotion with melatonin and magnesium. So you could put this on even on sore areas, sore muscles, but you could just rub this in too for relaxation. So, and I think I got this out of one of those food boxes. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, it was called Dream the Night Away. And I did use up an Estee Lauder. This is the Revitalizing Supreme. And this is the cream, let's see. This is the Cream Youth Power. Now, this is my favorite moisturizer that I use during the day, usually. But I used up that Lancome. So I use this during the day. Sometimes I use this, and I use Prime Prometics Cold Cream. So I've been kind of going back and forth as far as for moisturizer, but I still use this. I just don't use it as often as I used to. This here is by Terry, and I didn't finish it. It's a rose oil lip balm, and yeah, it's expensive, but it kept cracking my lips, so there's something in it that's not good anymore, or maybe it never was. But I finally figured out that this was one thing that was breaking out, or not breaking out my lips, it was drying them and they would hurt. Oh, looky here, I found another mask that I used up. A collagen mask. What's the name of it? This is a Farm Stay collagen mask. So that was good. Their mask, I got one of them at Dollar Tree the other day. I used up a couple more Carmaxes. I use these on my lips every night. I get them at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, around $1.50. This is my favorite toner spray, or like spray that you're just going to spray on your face to cool you down. And I've already bought another one. It's the Rose Petal, and this is by Dirty Lamb. And the one place I know you can get this at a good price is through the Goldie Boxed. And that's how I bought me another one. And I really do like that. I used up, well, I didn't really use this Charlotte Tilbury. I don't like her brush. So this is pretty much dried out because I opened it and I never used it. A couple of times I just don't like it. Anyway, it dried up pretty quickly too. But I would not recommend this, what it calls push-up lashes. I don't think it works very good. So this gets a no from me. Don't buy the Pillow Talk push-up lashes. She's got another mascara that's better than that. And this here, oh, is a Becca. Do y'all remember the brand Becca? Well, it's a lipstick. It had a magnetic closure. It was kind of a, I don't know, rosy neutral color. I love the lipstick. You can't get this anymore. But anyway, this was a Becca product. I was trying to see where the name was. There it is. So, hey, you let me know in the comments, did you use Becca products? I really liked them. Then they closed down. Okay, this is my new me. I finished up my bottle. This is the first bottle I had of the Wild Blue, and this is made out of blueberries and other, I think there's another berry, bilberry, and it's very good. It's the Sweden. It's from Stockholm, Sweden, and I love it. And you use this day and night, especially at night, over their serum, and that's what I've been using for the last few months at nighttime. That is my nighttime routine, and I did repurchase this, and it's one of the best facial products for skin over 50 that I've found. I mean, like for nighttime, like for your nighttime routine. And you would think this would be all greasy and you'd wake up all greasy, but you don't, and my face is never dry. So I really like the Numi products. This here is the Airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury. I would highly recommend this. This here is the original Flawless Setting Spray. The new one that I got is the Matte. So I'm going to see how I like that compared to this. But this is my favorite setting spray. So I definitely would recommend. I did repurchase, but just her Matte, her new one. So kind of repurchased. I'm trying out the other kind. Alright, I did use up an Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is the hyaluronic acid that I use the most. And so I highly recommend it. It's very good. It's got some tests behind it. I've got a couple more things in here. And I guess we're going to be done. I used up a Carmax lipstick or lip chaff. This was the strawberry moisturizing lip balm. It was very good. And yeah, whenever I dig it out, that means it was very good. And then the last thing I have here is SkinCeuticals. This is the CE Ferulic Vitamin C drops. I guess I'll put it that way. Notice it's in a dark bottle. This is like tested. This is the only one that I know of that's been tested to have the real amount of C in it. Now, I know others are claiming that they do, but when I go and look at their product, I don't see that they've got the studies that you need to claim that. But I'm not saying that there's not others that do. But if you're going to buy a C formula, vitamin C, it needs to have vitamin E in it, and it has to have a certain percentage of that acid in it in order for it to work. It's a combination antioxidant treatment containing ascorbic acid, alpha-tocopherol, and that's your vitamin E, and ferulic acid, and you have to have those in order for it to absorb into the skin. It's kind of like collagen drops and all that. It really can't absorb into your skin because the molecules are too large to get into your pores, into your skin. So you don't want to spend a lot of money on collagen drops either. But if you're going to spend the money, make sure you get a good one that has got proof behind it, I guess I would say. And I did. I used to buy this full size, and it's like $180. And I did that for a couple of bottles, and then I decided that my skin was bright enough and I didn't need it anymore. But this was in like the Trend Mood box. If you ever have an opportunity to use this, please do. It does work, and it's a great vitamin C serum that has science behind it, and that's what you need. And guys, it looks like I've filled up my box of empties. Look at that. So we're all done. There you go. We've got them all done. It's complete. And I've been needing to show these to you for a while, and I thought, okay, we're going to do it this month. Get them out. Get the trash talk out. Let you know what I use, what I would buy, and what I did buy, what I would consider buying again, and what I absolutely would not buy again. So you let me know, do you purchase any of these items? Are there any that you have questions on? Let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions. For the most part, everything that I've shown you, I liked using it. It's just some of them, for various reasons, I won't purchase again. And some of them I won't purchase again because I'm using something else instead of, or in replace of. So, but yeah. And I guess there was one product I didn't recommend at all, and that was that Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I absolutely, if the word, I guess you could use hate, I do not like it at all. So I don't recommend that one at all. But someone else might love it. You know, you have to remember that that's my opinion, and these are my opinions on how they work for me. But as for today and all my empty trash talk, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.